Hi, I'm Chris Kombrink with the Kombrink Team at RE/MAX Great American North in St. Charles, here with a market update for the Mill Creek subdivision in Geneva, Illinois. The figures in this report were pulled from our MLS on Monday, September 23rd, 2013. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's take a look first at what's on the market in Mill Creek. While there are single-family and attached housing in this subdivision, this report will be dealing only with single-family homes, of which there are currently 43 homes on the market. The average market time, or the amount of time it takes to sell a home in Mill Creek, is right around 100 days. Homes for sale in Mill Creek range dramatically from $219,000 all the way up to $1.2 million. The average list price is holding at $405,000. As you can see by the chart on the right, the bulk of these homes for sale, 67% of them, are in the $200,000 to $400,000 range. Now let's take a look at pending sales in Mill Creek. There are currently 21 single-family homes under contract. The average list price of these homes is $360,000. And again, the chart on the right shows the bulk of the homes that are under contract in the $300,000 to $400,000 range. Now, in the last 3 months, 46 homes have sold in Mill Creek. The majority of these sales, 31 of them in fact, sold between $200,000 to $400,000. The average sale price for the last 3 months is at $366,000. Now let's look at some historical trends for Mill Creek. Okay, the green line on this chart indicates the number of new homes coming on the market each month for the last year. As you would expect, the number dips during the holidays, as it traditionally does, and spikes after the new year all the way through summer. As you can see, the current inventory in Mill Creek is dropping. This mimics figures both on a local and national level. Inventory across the board has been dipping for the last couple of months. Now the blue line shows the number of homes sold each month. As is typical, the sales are relatively flat at the start of the year and then spike in spring and summer. What's interesting here is that the home sales are on an upward trend while inventory is dropping. This makes for a perfect recipe if you've been thinking about selling your Mill Creek home. As this chart shows, inventory is low and demand is high. This next chart shows the average market time for homes in Mill Creek. Again, this is the amount of time on average that it's taking to sell a home. As buyers flooded the market in June and July, this number dipped very low and is now starting to trend upwards. In August, the average market time for a single-family home in Mill Creek was 113 days. This last chart shows the pricing trend for both list price and sale price. Now, typically, these should more or less follow each other, and in this chart they do. As you can see, last September and October there was more volatility and great disparity between what people thought their home was worth versus what someone was willing to pay for it. As the year went on, these two variables started to align themselves, which is an indicator of a healthy real estate market. People are pricing their homes more in line with what the market will bear, and as the blue line indicates, buyers are willing to pay these prices. That wraps up our Mill Creek market update for September. For more local market insight, make sure to visit our website at kombrink.com, where you can also search all the homes for sale in Mill Creek, Geneva, or the entire northern Illinois market. We'll also be happy to tell you what someone would be willing to pay for your Mill Creek home. I'm Chris Kombrink. Thanks for watching.